Hello, my brave souls. Welcome back to another video from Simply Encouragement. I want to thank everyone for coming back. It means the world to me. So we're going to get started. Today we're going to talk about self-care. But before we begin, we're going to read a quote. I have come to believe that caring for myself is not self-indulgent. Caring for myself is an act of survival. And that quote comes from Andre Lorde. That quote means everything to me now. Now that I have released 95% of my stress, I can actually enjoy that quote because I am enjoying self-care now. As soon as I left my job, I immediately went into self-care mode. I started taking cryotherapy, private yoga, spa, the gym, the pool. I was doing everything, and I mean every day. I still am. I'm just saying that's what I started to do, and I was just all over the place and I was so happy. My whole demeanor changed. I wasn't complaining. I wasn't stressed. I was feeling so light. So I was like, "Ooh, who am I?" I felt like a whole new person, and that's what self-care can do for you because you're releasing. You're letting go of things that don't serve you, things that are not important, because we put a lot of effort in focusing on things that are not important when we need to let things go, because things always tend to work themselves out in your favor. But self-care is not a luxury, it's a must. And you don't have to be rich to indulge in self-care. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you some things that you can do at home or just do outside for self-care. So once again, I was always taught that self-care is so important. It's the thing to do. But I hadn't done anything self-care related in years. I would occasionally go to the gym, occasionally go to the spa here and there, but I wasn't consistent. And one thing I've learned through this journey that you have to be consistent with your self-care. You just have to, because we take on so much negativity. We take on so much stress every single day, and it builds up. And that's how people have heart attacks. They have strokes. But if you can release some of that, that's what self-care is. It's releasing that. And then you pile up more stress. But as long as you're releasing it, you should be okay. But you cannot allow that stress to build up so much while you're getting sick. And that's what people are doing. They're pushing themselves, and you just have to relax. You cannot do that. So I'm going to start telling you some things that you can do at home. It doesn't cost a lot. So listen up. One thing you can do is take a nice, warm, hot bath. I started taking baths now. I was not taking baths. I was always taking a shower because I was always in a rush mode. But I take those baths now. I put Epsom salt, sea salt, my favorite essential oils, flower petals. I put a candle on. I might light an incense. And I just put some music on. I just lay back and I chill, and I can take my time, and that gives me time to just think, what am I gonna do tomorrow? I can reflect on my day, reflect on my years back, and it's my time. Nobody's gonna bother me. That's my private time. I remember growing up, my mom took a bath every single day, and I was like, what? But that's what she did. She knew something that I didn't. She took those baths every day, and she'd be in there for hours. She'd be reading her book, catching up, just releasing her stress every single day. So that's one thing that you can do, start taking a bath. I'm not saying you have to take a bath every day, but just find a schedule. Like I do mine now maybe once or twice a week. You just find the day. Some people do every Sunday to get ready for the next work day. But however you choose, take a bath. Another thing, meditation. Meditation is so important because you're connecting to your higher self. You're silencing everything. you're quieting your mind, and you can recharge and figure out how your day is going to go. It's wonderful to meditate first thing in the morning and before you go to bed. And it doesn't have to be long, 5 minutes, because I cannot meditate for too long unless it's a guided meditation. So just a silent meditation, 5 minutes, you're starting your day off in a very positive way, getting clear direction on what to do for that day. So meditation, also going into nature and just admiring the sights, the smells, the sounds of nature. Nature is packed with energy. You go in there, you go into nature, and it's just like, wow, it's peaceful, it's calming, and you can just sit there and you can do meditation there, and you can talk out loud in nature. It's a great thing to do. Also, giving yourself a big hug and telling yourself that you love you. Again, we take on so much negativity, and we're also negative to ourselves most of the times. Our thoughts are negative. So just giving yourself a hug, saying, I love you, thank you for, getting me through each and every day, thank you for keep going. And, just promise to take care of yourself, whether it's by exercise, diet, anything, but just be gentle with yourself. Whatever state you're in, just be gentle with yourself and just start loving yourself. That's a huge part of self-care. Book that vacation you've always wanted to go on. What are you waiting for? The time is now. Get that vacation. Go where you always wanted to go. Take that time and visit somewhere. That's so important. And I could go on and on, but you figure out what your definition of self-care is and just start implementing that. I suggest you to start today. Just sit and think, what can I do? Or what do I want to do? What's going to give me a sense of peace? Take a day off work. If you can take a week off, that's even better, and explore. And like I said, explore yourself, because you're not the same person you were 10 years ago. Explore yourself, get to know yourself better, and just, indulge in that self-care. It's so important. I would love for you to comment below and just tell me what are some things that you have done with self-care, or some things that you want to do or that you're going to do. Please share and comment that. And just thank you so much. Please subscribe, like this video, share this video, and I will see you next time. And thank you so much as always. Bye-bye. Oh, no, keep it moving, not bye-bye. Keep it moving. That's what I always say. Keep it moving.